Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to the channel today. It's good to have you, and to all of our subscribers, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to have you all here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome as well. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button, consider becoming a member, and then to learn more about me and my company, and in numerous ways that we can help take your business to that next level, please check out those links below. Now, with that said, our topic for you today is the top 7 strategic ways to improve profitability in your gym. Top 7 strategic ways to improve profitability in your gym. And so number 1 on my list is, remove unprofitable products or services. We want to go with high margin items. And don't let this kind of drag. Don't wish and hope it's going to change. I mean, give it a time. How long is it going to take to ramp this up? What is it? 30 days, 60 days, and make some decisions. I know when we go in and do turnarounds on gyms, one of the first things we do, is we have to start conserving cash. Even if it's employees that are unproductive, if it's programs that are unproductive, if it's services that are unproductive, we're going to make the adjustment. Everything needs to have high margins, and it needs to produce. If it's had that chance to do it, make the change. Don't just go with it. I see that too often, and it becomes like a hope and a wish that this is going to change. So remove unprofitable products and services, and even staffing. If they're not producing, everybody has to carry their weight here if we're really trying to improve the profitability of the business. Because in that profitability, we've got an obligation, to our stakeholders, to our shareholders, to provide a return. Plus, we have a responsibility to our members, to run this in a good way, good business way. Because if we don't do that, we won't be here to provide the service that they're looking for. Number 2, find new members. That one I think goes without saying, right? But not everyone really thinks of this. How do we increase profitability? Find new members. Well, how do we do that? Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to make sure we're overcoming obscurity. Because the problem we have in most cases of finding new members, nobody knows who you are. And those that do, they don't have you at top of mind. So how can someone do business with you if they don't know who you are? So you've got to get the word out there. You've got to promote. You've got to market. This does not have to cost much, nor should it. Time and effort, yes. But like on finding new members, when's the last time we put a press release out? When's the last time we started following writers and editors of local newspapers and magazines in our area? Do we have a press kit on our website? It's a great way for the media to know that, hey, we're available for interviews. That's just one way right there that can start expanding this and getting more people, to know who you are. When's the last time you hosted a Chamber of Commerce meeting at your gym? Again, some simple things that we can do, but there's a lot can be done there. But finding new members, and you can search this channel on a lot of marketing ideas and different ways to promote your gym. Let's get more new members. Just a matter of talking to more people. If you're making a sale a day right now, that means you probably are talking to 2 people. If you're closing 50%, if you want to make 2 sales a day, talk to 4 people. That becomes the message. How do we talk to 4 people? So find new members. Get a plan together. You can check this channel for more information on that. Number 3, increase your conversion rate. Increase your conversion rate. If we're closing 50%, can we get it to 55? Can we get it to 60? Can we get it to 70? Not only on membership, but conversion rate on personal training. I know we've got a lot of clubs that personal training, their penetration rate's 5%. The minimum, I think, should be 20%. We've got some clubs that go as high as 40. They're really good at it. What's our closing rate on retail? What's our conversion rate there? But increase our conversion rates. And let's look at different ways to do it. Third-party touch. TOs. Maybe we hand them a Love at First Sight certificate when they come in. And you can find information on both those, here on the channel. Just, throw it into search and you'll be able to find that. But let's increase our conversion. Number 4, let's review our current pricing structure. Now, I'm not suggesting we start changing all of our pricing, but what I would look at, I look at the top end of my pricing and I look at the low end of my pricing. On the low end, maybe think about, okay, maybe there's a certain price-sensitive audience out there we're not attracting or we're not selling when they come in, and maybe we come up with an alternate day membership, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Maybe we come up with a non-prime membership. You can use the club during non-prime hours. Maybe we come up with a weekend-only membership. Okay, maybe we come up with a corporate membership. If you're a member of another club, you get a special corporate rate. These are some other great ways we can do this to maybe attract that price-sensitive audience on that lower end on sales you may not make or may not even attract them in your club. And then on the high end, one of the things that we've done a lot of and had a lot of success with, I call this Club Elite. Okay, maybe it's a 2-year program, and just throwing out some numbers, maybe it's $3,000 for a 2-year program and has some kind of renewal attached to it, but it has a lot of added value that makes this really enticing for people to want to get. And if you sell 10 of them, which we would usually limit it to 10, you're putting an additional $30,000 in the bank every month on that. Okay, so review pricing structures, high end and low end. Reduce your inventory. Go and do a little search on your inventory. What kind of inventory do we have? One of my favorite stories is we had a club one time that we were looking to, reduce our inventory and, turn it into money. And we found a club that was going to be changing out all their ceiling fans, and they had a lot of them. And apparently at one time they'd bought a bunch of them. They weren't the right ones. They just put them back in storage, and there they sat. Okay, and we ended up, taking them, selling them, now cash in the bank. Okay, profit. Money we have and we can spend to run, the facility. But also reduce inventory in terms of maybe control your budget. How are we controlling budget? I can't tell you how many clubs I go into. We pull open the supply closet and we have office supplies to last for a year. Okay, they just keep buying and buying and buying. Number 6, reduce your overall direct cost. Reduce your overall direct cost. What I would suggest you do is, negotiate new rates on everything you've got. Go negotiate everything, or at least attempt to. You'll have some successes, okay? Because over time, this stuff, it goes up a little, it goes up a little, it goes up a little. But if everything is going up a little, eventually, wow, what happened here? Okay, or sometimes maybe there's a new company trying to make some inroads into the market and you can make that switch. But negotiate new rates on literally everything that you do. Okay, and then number 7, reduce your overheads. Reduce your overheads. Here's what I mean, is that the 2 biggies that I look at are rent and payroll. Okay, and so let's look at rent. Okay, now can that be renegotiated with your landlord? It's worth a try. Okay, or maybe you want to extend the lease. You're willing to extend it. Maybe you get some abated rent. Maybe you get some lower rent at the beginning. Maybe you get some finish out dollars. A lot of things you can think about there. Also, but think about subletting. Let's just say your rent was $10,000 a month, and maybe you can get some sublets. You get 3 or 4 or 5 sublets, each paying $5,000 a month. You've effectively cut your rent in half. Think about that. Okay. The other thing is, a payroll. Think about compensation. I like everybody to be on a performance-based program, because performance-based means if they do the job, they make a lot of money. If they're making a lot of money, you're making a lot of money. Okay. If you get into high fixed cost and we don't do so well, they're still getting paid, but you're not. And the business has to survive here, okay? We have to protect the investment. So consider pay-for-performance compensation programs across the board. Everything you do has a pay-for-performance component to it. The better you do, the more you can make, okay? And you'll start to find, who wants to do that and who doesn't. So pay-for-performance, rent, reducing overheads, another great way. So 7 strategies to improve your profitability in your gym. Take a look at these, and look at these all the time. We're not trying to choke it off, but we are trying to be mindful of where we're at. Where is there opportunity in here to make more, to save more, be more effective, and be more efficient? So folks, if you've not yet done so, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I appreciate it. And again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. To learn more about me and my company and what we do, you can check those links below on a variety of ways to do that. And we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.